Macmillan Yoga friends, welcome to today's practice. You can start by stepping up to the front of your mat. During today's practice, I'm going to be holding poses a little bit longer than normal. So typically we hold poses for 3 to 5 breaths. Some of the poses I'll be holding at least 3 times longer than that. I wanted to forewarn you in case you're like, my video stopped, it's glitching out. She forgot that she's live on Facebook. I haven't forgotten. We're just holding them a little bit longer today. So with that being said, step to the front of the mat, feet about hip width apart, hands at heart center, close your eyes. Begin long, slow inhales and exhales. Let the shoulders relax. And remember that you could stand here for 30 minutes on your mat and breathe and you'd still be practicing yoga. All right, let's begin. Inhale, hands overhead. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up to stand. Exhale, hands at heart center again. Inhale, hands overhead. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up to stand. Exhale, bring the hands to heart center. Close your eyes. Connect with the breath again. Inhale, join palms overhead. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step the left foot back. So the right knee is lined up over the right ankle. I want you to drop the left knee to the earth, point the toes back. Relax into this lunge. You can always put a towel underneath your back knee if it feels tender at all. And then from here, I want you to curl the toes and lift that back knee up off the mat. All right, shorten your stance slightly. Bring the left foot forward. Inhales, you rise up to crescent. So in this pose, we're warming up the lower back by allowing it to have a little bit of flexibility in the bend. We're opening that upper body. I don't know about you, but I've been sitting a lot for work, not in my usual desk chair. And I think I've had bad posture. I've been kind of hunched over. So today's practice is really about opening up, shoulders back, chin lifted, bringing nice flexibility to the spine. From here, exhale, hands to the mat, and step it back to plank. Knees are always an option. And then from here, exhale into downward facing dog. Fingers spread, rooting down in the fingertip and the thumb. Inhale, step between the hands. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up to stand. Exhale, hands at heart center. Close your eyes. Breathe again. All right, opposite side. Inhale, join the palms overhead. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, right foot steps back. Lower the knee. And breathe here. Curl the back toes. Lift the knee up off the mat. Try to keep that back leg as straight as possible. And keep that front knee lined up over the ankle. Don't let it creep forward above your toes. All right, shorten your stance slightly. Inhale as you rise up to crescent. So let's practice rising up from lunge to crescent again. So to do it safely and with control, you want to engage your inner thighs, bring the belly button towards the spine, and slowly rise up from the core. The back heel is lifted. Upper body open, but shoulders are not tense. Exhale into a plank. And then take it back to downward facing dog. Inhale, step forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way to stand. Exhale, take the hands to heart center. Close your eyes again. Inhale, join palms overhead. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, right foot steps back. Come into that higher lunge. And then from here, you're going to step it forward slightly, rise back up to crescent. So the way that you engaged your core when we were rising from lunge to crescent, you're going to do that again. So I want you to take your hands to heart center, engage that core, inner thighs, midsection of the body, come forward slightly, bringing length to the spine, and then twist to the right. If your balance feels a little uneasy here, you can always lower that back knee. One more deep inhale. And exhale to plank. Take it back into downward facing dog. Inhale, step forward. Exhale, fold here, bend the knees generously. Inhale, rise all the way up to stand. Exhale, hands at heart center, close your eyes. You're like, why is she having us close our eyes and stand at the top of the mat so much? It helps to bring brain-body connection. So typically when you close your eyes and you're standing, you have a little less balance. And that's going to bring you to the present moment. That's going to help you to focus on your breath a little bit more. All right, eyes open. Inhale, join palms overhead. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, right foot steps back. Inhale, rise up to crescent. Exhale, hands to heart center. Engage the core. Lengthen the spine. Twist to the left. Again, dropping that knee if you feel a little uneasy. Inhale as you come back to center, step it to plank. Exhale, take it back. Downward facing dog. Inhale, step it forward. Make sure your feet are hip width apart here. I want you to bend the knees deeply. Take your peace fingers, wrap them around your big toes. If you're like, hey, that ain't happening because I have longer legs than you, that's fine. Grab opposite bicep. But I want you to keep the knees bent here because I don't want the stretch going fully into the hamstrings. I want you to really lengthen that spine. All right, from here, root on the right foot. Step the left foot back. Another lunge. We love our lunges. They're our vitamins. Engage the core. Rise up to crescent. Exhale, hands to heart center. This time, lean forward. Lift the back leg up in the air. Exhale as the left foot comes hip width apart to the front of the mat. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, fold, bend the knees here again. This time, slide the hands underneath the feet if it's possible. Release the hands. Step that right foot back. Lunge on the left side. Inhale as you rise up to crescent. Exhale, hands to heart center. Lean forward slightly, belly button pulls in towards the spine. Lift that back leg up in the air. Exhale, right foot comes forward, feet hip width apart again. Inhale as you take the arms overhead. Exhale as you fold forward, bending the knees here. This time take Ragdoll, opposite hand to opposite bicep. Inhale as you rise all the way up to stand. And exhale, hands meet at heart center. All right, from here, we're going to do one of the poses that we hold a bit longer. So we're gonna do Uttanasana. It's a deep forward fold. This time I want you to keep the legs straight. So hands might not meet the mat, which is totally fine. But zip the legs together. Remember, keep the legs straight. And I want you to take the hands to the hips as you slowly fold forward. So some of us, this is as low as we're gonna go. Others, we might be able to creep down a little bit more, but I do want your head to fully come forward and neck relax. Try to get as comfy as you possibly can in this position because we're going to be here for 15 to 20 breaths. And though I am a jabberbox, I'm going to try to not talk the whole time because deep forward folds like this are very calming to the brain. So I want you to have a little moment of peace here. All right, slight micro bend in the knees. Inhales, you rise all the way up to stand. And exhale, hands to heart center. All right, turn so that you're a long way on the mat. Spread the feet wide, pigeon toe the feet. So that just means like your big toe is pointing in slightly. So we're gonna come to the wide-legged forward fold, but this week we're going to do a twist. So left hand comes to the center, and you inhale as you take that right arm up. Now try not to bend that left leg as you extend that right arm up in the air. Exhale, right hand to the earth. Inhale as you take that left arm high. Exhale, left hand comes down. Opposite hand grabs opposite bicep for a ragdoll. Take the hands to the hips and inhale as you rise all the way up to stand. And exhale as you pivot and step to the front of the mat again. Feet hip width apart, hands at heart center, close your eyes. All right, eyes open. Inhale, join the palms overhead. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, take it to plank. From here, come forward, slightly lower, slowly all the way to the stomach. Coming into a few back bends, the first one. Elbows underneath shoulders, hands on the mat. Probably should have worn a hair tie, but just relax in this gentle back bend. All right, release here, left cheek to the mat, arms to the side, let your body just relax here. Inhale, chin back to center. Keep the arms at the side, but flip the palms so they're facing the earth. And then from here, inhale as you lift the chin, the chest, the arms, and the legs. So opening and strengthening that upper back. Engaging the legs. Bring strength to the hamstrings and the glutes. Exhale as you slowly release, right cheek to the mat. All right, chin back to center. Go ahead, push yourself back into a child's pose. And then from here, find your way to your seat. All right, so we're gonna start with a seated twist. Left leg extends on the mat. Right leg crosses over. You're gonna hug that right knee into the chest as you inhale that right arm in the air. Exhale as you take it behind you. Inhale back to center. Now from here we have two options for this pose. If your hip and your knee will allow it, I would like you to bring that right foot and leg into half lotus. But if you feel this in your knee at all, or if your hips are just too tight, go ahead and bring the inside of that right foot to the inside of the left leg. So wherever you are, be there. Weird yoga phrase. Inhale, take the arms overhead. Exhale as you fold forward. Now we're going to hold this one for a while, so don't think that there is accidentally a glitch in the video. There's not. Let the head hang heavy. And allow the hips and the legs to open. So if you notice that your body is softening as we hold this pose a little bit longer, see if you can take it a bit deeper. Knowing that you've surpassed your edge if you're holding your breath. If you're holding your breath, it means you need to come out of the pose a little bit. You should be able to breathe easily. Inhale as you rise up to seated. And go ahead, move to the opposite side. So starting with a twist first. Right leg extends, left leg crosses, hug the knee into the chest. Inhale as you extend, exhale as you twist. Right, inhale back to center. Come into either half lotus or foot on the inside of the leg. Inhale as you extend the arms overhead. Exhale as you fold forward. I hope this feels as nice for you as it's feeling for me right now. I think I'm going to be here another 20 minutes. My hip is really liking this pose today. Just kidding. Inhale as you rise up. And scooch forward on your mat. With the feet on the mat, I want you to exhale as you take it all the way down. Arms overhead. Maybe you get a nice little crack in the spine there. Go ahead, extend that left leg on the mat. Hug the right knee into the chest. So simultaneously, as you cross that left knee across the body, I want you to extend the right arm out and gaze to the right. Nice, easy supine twist. Inhale back to center. Extend the right leg in the air. Pull that right knee towards the chest slightly, feeling this in the hamstring. Allowing your left hip to really sink into the mat. And then exhale as you switch sides. So hug the left knee into the chest, right leg rests on the mat. Exhale as you cross over, extending the left leg. Inhale to center and take it up towards the sky. All right, now a tiny bit more core work. Inhales, you bring that neck and shoulders up. Try not to keep the neck too tense. I want you to exhale as you exchange legs. Exhale, inhale as you rest. Exhale, exchange. Move with your own breath now. Trying to keep that lower back flat on the mat. All right, one more. And exhale as you release. Taking both feet on the mat, knees bent. Inhale as you lift the hips up towards the ceiling. And then see if you can interlace hands underneath you. If you can't, that's okay. Exhale as you slowly release the hands. And the back comes to meet the mat. From here, take the bottoms of the feet together, let the knees butterfly open. We're gonna stay here for about 15 breaths. So close your eyes, see if you can actually relax. Try not to fidget. Try not to think about anything else that you need to do today. Just focus on the current inhale and exhale. When you feel ready, you can transition into Shavasana, or final resting pose. Extend each leg long on the mat. Arms are at your sides, palms facing up. Trying to get as comfy as possible. And close your eyes, rest here. If you want to take a little longer Shavasana, feel free to keep resting. But if you got to get back to work or whatever you're doing in life, go ahead, extend the arms overhead, bend the knees, and roll over to your side. From here, push yourself up. Come to a simple cross-legged position on your mat. So a nice takeaway with today's practice is those deep forward folds that are so soothing for the brain, good for the digestion, our low back, our hamstring. They're available to you at any time. You don't need to be on a yoga mat. You don't even need to be by yourself. I do the forward folds at work a lot and I work in an office. So part of yoga is learning what works not just on the mat, but off the mat as well. So I hope learning how to use breath in your everyday life to keep you calm and focused is a tool for you. I hope that you figure out what your body most adapts to on your mat, what you need the most. For me today, it was hips, for sure. But for you, it might be shoulders or hamstrings. So try to create a personal yoga practice that you do not just once a week here, even though I love that you're doing it here, but that you're also doing off the mat, tuning in with your body, focusing on what it needs. So from here, join your hands at heart center, close your eyes. We'll do one more deep inhale together. And exhale as you bow forward. Namaste. Thank you for joining, friends.